Coach, your thoughts on getting one last chance to play for a home crowd and get a game under your belt?
Yeah, you know, I think this was a major step for our program. I really do, and to be able to get an automatic bid is huge into this tournament. To be able to host a game, we've got incredible support from our administration, from our fan base. You know, during spring break, I think they lived and died with us today. You know, people were donating tickets left and right. People were calling to say, okay, we've got to get more fans in the stands. So from that standpoint, I think that's a huge step. I think it was a great way to be able to honor our seniors. We wanted to win. We wanted to win really bad, and we couldn't quite get it. But I love the growth that I've seen from our seniors. And, you know, at the same time, our future, you can tell, is going to be really bright. And we got to hang a banner, and that was a goal for this season. We're going to do that. And we've got some bigger and better banners to come.
Carly, what was this experience like, especially this week leading up for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was awesome to get one last chance to play on our home court. That was definitely huge for us. And I don't think it's really hit me yet that I'm done forever. But like she said, there's so much joy in the fact that the future is so bright here. And I mean, I'm going to come back. I might be in the stands, but it's going to be a lot of fun watching this program really take off.
Lizzie, what do you think the young team kind of gathered from this experience?
Yeah, it was a tough loss. We really wanted to get it for our seniors, and we're sad we couldn't, but we're ready to get better and ready to go farther next year and do big things in our next years, and then just build this program up into doing big things.
Coach, tempo was probably what you wanted in the first half, but you couldn't pull the lid off the basket.
I know. I don't know. I thought we got some really good looks, and for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't go down. We do want this kind of a tempo. I mean, we want to get up and down, you know, but if we're going to shoot 82 shots, we've got to make more. I mean, honestly, I thought we did a great job of getting, you know, 23 offensive rebounds was huge. The problem was we gave up 24. I mean, that's a big difference, and that's something that normally we do a pretty good job of rebounding, and we didn't tonight. But what I do think is that the style of play, we're going to continue to get more depth, because that's going to help us in the long run. It's going to help us throughout the whole season so that you don't run out of gas at the end of the season, and I think that's something that's happened to us a little bit. We had some injuries, obviously, with Kendall, but also we missed another guard throughout that. So when you're playing 2 games in 3 days every week, more depth with our style of play is going to be better. So that's what we're trying to continue to do. But I love the fight that we have. And you know what? We got to get a little tougher. We got to make a few more shots. We can do that.
Carly, did you kind of feel that a little bit, maybe fatigue, especially because Eastern Michigan wanted to play that style too?
Yeah, a little bit, but I guess when you're in the moment, you kind of try and forget about it. But it was definitely an up-style game, and like she said, our shots just didn't fall when we really needed them to.
The comeback in the second half, any of you can address that, I guess. You know, you made a push for it and just couldn't get over the hump, I guess, in the last 10 minutes. What was the deciding factor there?
I think it's a game of runs. I mean, every game that we have, we make runs. What we just needed to do is we needed to sustain a little bit more when they were making a run, and maybe you trade some baskets for a little bit, and maybe then you get some stops and you go on your run, but it was just too up and down for us, and we needed to just make sure that we sustained after those runs. You know, and I don't know if fatigue was necessarily an overall factor for tonight. I think it was part of it. It's a fun game to watch, though. I think we're gonna sell tickets. Like, we were #1 in the conference this year in attendance. That's our goal. We got to fill this place, and I think people want to come and see it. They do, because it's a fun style. It's fun to play. It's fun to be a part of. It felt like 5,000 people when we were making that run. You know, people are on their feet. They're cheering. They're yelling. They're screaming. I mean, they're right there with us, and so it's a great environment for women's basketball, and that's where, you know, in years to come, this place is going to be a really hard place to come and play.
Lizzie, that start to the second half, and when you and the team kind of got going, 20 points, I think, in like 5 minutes or something. Is that sustainable? Is that, you know, what you guys are looking for?
Yeah, I mean, we want to play an up-tempo game. We want to get shots and go up and down, and we did that. We need to get a few more stops on defense and a few more scores to hold it, but those are things we can work on. So.
Coach, that's all I've got. Thank you.
Thank
so much.
you.
I appreciate your time.